Hi Taurus, happy Monday. I hope you're doing awesome today. It's Monday for me, but whenever you come across this video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. So, I'm just going to clear the energy of the cards before we get started. I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use, and that all negativity shall be turned away from them. Amen. Okay. So I'm using 3 decks today. I'm using the Self-Love Oracle deck. This is the Energy Oracle deck, and this is the Celtic Tarot deck. Okay. So I'm just going to pull one oracle card from this deck. So please, Spirit, can I have one oracle card? What message do you have for Taurus today, please, Spirit? Okay. So, Taurus, please, Spirit, what message do you have for Taurus today? Own your power. I like that. So, Taurus, number 7, if that resonates with you, there's a 7 on the card. A butterfly, a little baby, and then a little globe of the world, looks like. Changing the world is easier after one learns to change oneself. Become the change you wish to see, and watch the world around you shift. You know that saying, be the change you want to see in the world? Okay. We can't heal the world until we heal ourselves. That comes out a lot in readings. Okay, so Spirit, can I please have one more message for Taurus? One more oracle message for Taurus, please, Spirit? Okay, Taurus, your next message is number 7 again. So 7 is a big number here in this reading. Leave a comment if that resonates with you. Next message is community, and it came out reversed. So extra protection from Spirit. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper with the tarot cards. We'll do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. If any of the messages repeat, I believe Spirit really wants you to get the message, so I'll try and catch that and let you know. Okay, here we go. So, Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread for Taurus? What messages, guidance, insight, confirmation do you have for Taurus today, please, Spirit? I'll just pull all the cards, Taurus, and then we'll go through them one at a time, starting with your oracle cards, okay? Your first card represents your current situation. Ace of Pentacles. What's challenging you? 10 of Wands reversed. Your foundation. The Star reversed. Your past. The Druid or Hierophant. Your immediate future. King of Pentacles. The outcome you desire. 4 of Swords. Your self-image. Page of Pentacles reversed. Your environment or how others see you. 7 of Wands reversed. Your hopes and fears. 10 of Swords. And then your future. Ace of Swords. Okay. So you have aces and tens, which represent beginnings and endings. But we'll get to that. I think we'll do your oracle card first, number 7. So this message says, we abdicate our personal power whenever we deny the steps we can take to change the situations around us. This is not to say that you are never at the mercy of circumstances outside your control. It is to say, however, that there is always something you can do, even if it's to change your attitude and your responses, and to start making different choices. Your personal power is just that, yours and yours alone to manifest. Everything we face in our lives is a consequence of personal and collective choices we made in the past, good and bad alike. It's sometimes easy to throw up our hands and claim that there's nothing else that we can do, that we are hopeless and powerless. But remember, the universe survives on creativity. Whatever we say is so becomes so. Whatever we say is so becomes so. We always have power over our choices and must integrate this truth into our awareness. When you feel forced into certain decisions because of your circumstances, take this chance to look for alternate solutions or take a stand against this coercion. Your response is always within your control. This card is a strong invitation to start looking at what you can do, not what you cannot. Take responsibility for where you are and look at all your options, including those that you may not have considered before. Reclaim your power to determine where you are going. Take your power back. And number 7 again, community. It came out reversed. This card right here. So this card reversed indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect with old associations or even a dissolution of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that as you shift your energy into a higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to more resonant associations. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your higher intentions. Meditation groups, classes, book clubs, and the like are all places you may meet new acquaintances that are in closer harmony to you. You needn't allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain the sense of support that you are longing for. And the affirmation with this oracle card is, I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. Okay. Then your first card is the Ace of Pentacles. This card represents your current situation. Okay. Aces represent beginnings So the Ace of Pentacles could be a new opportunity, a new financial opportunity or career opportunity. Make a note of that. It's saying that you have the potential, the resources. This is a card of abundance, prosperity, and security. It's a card of stability and wealth, career, a new venture, a new opportunity, finances. It's a card of good health if you haven't been feeling well. This ace is a very positive card, predicting success for some new enterprise that you're starting. You're planting the seeds for a new venture involving the acquisition of money or financial security. The ace is a strong indication of prosperity coming to you. Be open to receive the benefits it promises. Okay? New financial opportunities, success, new money, new enterprise, resources, ambition, opportunities, acquiring material goods, physical health related benefits. Extremely positive card. Stability, building on firm foundations. Know that you are always rewarded for all you do. Okay, Taurus? So the Ace of Pentacles represents a tangible gift or other material gain that enables a new adventure or direction. You can now establish what you choose. This gift may come in the form of money, new work, or a new contract, or a new property. It could represent a successful job interview, a house purchase, or a move that brings security and a sense of belonging. Spirit saying that you are set to expand your empire with the Ace of Pentacles. This card brings with it the gift of luck. Okay? It's solid and grounded and represents something practical and dependable. So yeah, this is the seed of good things to come. Use the energy of the moment to start a new project, make a small investment, or start a fitness program. You have the opportunity to grow something wonderful. This card could also represent the arrival of some unexpected money or material item. The Ace of Pentacles can represent receiving a large sum of money. Okay? This card represents positive results for hard labor, material achievements, prosperity, accomplishments, financial security, and fortune in life, a successful start and financial security from any financial venture. So again, a lump sum payment may be received unexpectedly, like a gift or a bonus. Okay? A fresh opportunity or venture that you must seize and put your skills to use. Or, again, receiving a large sum of money. What's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Ten of Wands. And it came out reversed, so you're getting extra protection from Spirit. So the Ten of Wands in your challenged position is Sagittarius energy. So reverse, this card is talking about being overstressed or burnt out or doing it all, shouldering too much responsibility, feels like you're going to collapse, carrying the burden, not being able to delegate, can't delegate, feeling like you're going to have a breakdown. Spirit's saying you need to release all this pressure. You're carrying the burden. Okay, 10 of Wands in the reversed position says the burden is lifted, and sometimes unexpectedly. There's a feeling of freedom from undue responsibilities. Either you have taken the appropriate action or are about to do so. In any case, your load has been shifted, reproportioned, or removed entirely. You're learning to delegate and take on less. Pressure and stress are reduced, and you're able to enjoy life more. Or you may be suffering the consequences of overload, either with ill health or burnout, and you may need a recovery period. So this is a general reading. Just take however it resonates for you, okay? Maybe you've taken on too much. Maybe you haven't. This card indicates not that you've taken on too much, but you've shirked your responsibilities. And if you don't pick up your fair share, someone else is going to have to do it for you, okay? The 10 of Wands reversed could represent the end of a period of hard work. You welcome new responsibilities that might, Spirit said, it could lead to a promotion. Okay, then your third card is the Star card. This is a major arcana card. It came out reversed. This is Aquarius energy. So remember, in your oracle messages, they told you to have hope. Okay, so this card says you're feeling insecure, discouraged. You have no faith, no hope. This is a card of faithlessness, hopelessness, despair, negativity. This card is telling you to let go of doubt. Trust yourself. Okay, there's a lack of faith. There's a disconnect. You're seeking your own path in a private way without regard for the outside world. You may feel alone, withdrawn, or even resentful of outer obligations at this time. You may have recently experienced some disappointment that has caused you to turn inward. Spirit is saying that this is a necessary step because you need repair time, including meditation and solitary self-care, to realign yourself with your inner needs and to re-energize yourself. Okay? The Star reverse could represent or could suggest that signs from the universe are being overlooked. Everyday events are distracting you from your true path. Okay? So the universe is sending you some signs and messages, but you're not paying attention to them, Spirit's saying. Your mind is too busy, so be careful of that because you're missing really good messages, okay? I would be more aware of the messages, tune into the messages that Spirit is sending you. The Star card reverse could represent pessimism and lack of judgment due to muddled feelings and thoughts, a lack of inspiration. You may be feeling a sense of failure. You might be losing hope. It's a card of depression, limited vision, and doubts. You're not trusting your inner guidance. You're mistrusting your inner guidance. You may be suffering a creative block, and there's also a lack of motivation here. Okay, so let's just keep going. Your fourth card is the Druid card. This is the Hierophant. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This is you, Taurus, showing up in your reading, okay? So the Hierophant, this card can represent a few different things. It can represent tradition, conformity, religion. It's a card of vision, learning, teaching, institutions, philosophy, spiritual wisdom, religious beliefs. It's a card of law, education, knowledge, social groups. Okay, so the Hierophant in the upright position. This message says that you've chosen a religion or philosophy by which to guide your life. Sometimes the card indicates a need to disentangle yourself from such an association. The Hierophant symbolizes any organized institution. It could be religious, philosophical, educational, spiritual, or temporal. This organized institution exerts authority over its followers or participants, like a kind of mind control. These groups often insist that their way is the only way, that theirs is the ultimate truth. And when this card shows up in a reading, a choice is being presented. At this stage of your spiritual development, you are challenged to remain a follower or to break out and find your own individual path. The Hierophant is asking whether you will continue to depend on an outside authority or will you learn to think for yourself. The answer is yours alone, but what you decide will affect the rest of your life. Okay? So this authority is active in your life, whichever that means to you. It'll be different for all of you. It could be religious, philosophical, social, however it relates to you. And you feel a great deal of loyalty to this tradition or group and choose to live in accordance with the beliefs you share with it. You may aspire to become a leader, or you may have a close relationship with the leader. There may also be a judgmental quality involved. This card could suggest challenges or limitations of a spiritual nature. This card indicates a perfect balance of belief with practice. It's a good omen if you're facing a problem, as it indicates that you know the solution, you just need to find a way to put it into practice. This card is asking you, if you're asked to teach, this card reminds you to be a good teacher, always seeking to make wisdom clear to any students. And it can also indicate that you should seek a teacher for yourself, perhaps a formal or semi-formal course of study. Maybe the Hierophant is asking you to imagine what your life would be like if you lived by what you believe, okay? Become the change you wish to see and watch the world around you shift. Go back to this oracle message, the first one. The Hierophant card holds diverse meanings. It could be togetherness and marriage. It could be education and spiritual teaching. However you interpret this card, the overarching themes are self-alignment and self-improvement. Okay, and this could be through a relationship, your work, or more formal learning. At a personal level, there's a sense of peace and togetherness in mind, body, and spirit. And then your immediate future card is the King of Pentacles. This is either you or someone in your life or a situation. It could be male or female in a general reading. The King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So could be this is probably you, Taurus, but take it how it resonates. The King of Pentacles is very reliable, sensible, fair, honest, patient, generous, practical, traditional, stable, disciplined. This is a card of wealth, business, and leadership. It's also a card of abundance, prosperity, and security. The King of Pentacles is someone who is self-reliant, okay? Patriarchal, protective, provider, could be a businessman, very kind, safe, ambitious. This king represents a mature man or woman who is not only wealthy but also courageous. A solid citizen, he is reputable, dependable, and kind to others. He symbolizes worldly power in a positive sense and is experienced in handling money matters. He's cultured and refined and can provide reliable counsel on matters of money, property, and security. If this king represents an actual person, that person is likely to be in an important position in your life. Maybe a leader where you work, your boss, someone you're dealing with. If this king is not you or someone in your life, the appearance of the card can indicate that you're engaged in some worldly enterprise that will meet with success. Very exciting. Be sure of you. The overall message with the King of Pentacles is, I am sure of my place in the world. So this is all. The King of Pentacles represents success and financial security. This king is a high achiever who has reached many of his financial goals. He is sure of his place in the world, and because of this, offers others support. He is highly protective of those he cares for. This card represents being in control. Okay? You manage your money, property, and relationships with care and consideration. A general interpretation of the card is taking a step up in life and achieving your goals. At work, gaining wealth, promotion, and respect. So they mentioned a promotion again. So I would definitely make a note of that, Taurus. Okay? This king is practical, hardworking, and steady. He's ruled by common sense and practicality. He loves the simple comforts of home and family. He can be a very social and welcoming host, inviting anyone who enters his home to share a meal. Although he enjoys the company of others, he is very self-contained and likes to rely on no one but himself. He is generous with his money and resources, but never stupidly so. He is reliable and will always keep his word. He can seem to lack affection and is not one to share his feelings, even to those closest to him. Okay, then your sixth card is the Four of Swords. And this card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. This is Libra energy. So this card is about resting and restoration and contemplation, recuperation, meditation, relaxation, self-protection, withdrawal, rebuilding your strength. Okay, this card suggests that you have troubles, situations, or problems that need resolution, but this is not the time to deal with them head on. It's time to take yourself away, calm down, and heal so you can approach your issues refreshed. Quiet, peaceful reflection and meditation will bring clear insight so that you can handle your situation to your benefit. Okay? After a painful time, you're in the first stage of recovery, whether from emotional upheaval or physical illness. You're resting and taking time to think things through and plan your next moves wisely. You may want to retreat from other people in the world while you get your inner house in order. Okay? So this is a card of rest and recuperation, of working on your problems quietly and with motivation. You may feel the need for introspection and solitude to contemplate and understand what happened and why. Okay? The overall message with the Four of Swords is take the time you need to rediscover your vitality. So you may be taking a time out, withdrawing, retreating. This card can show time away from your usual responsibilities, such as taking time off work, or another part of your life goes on temporary hold. In relationships, the card often signifies a withdrawal. This may be for practical reasons, because you live far away from each other, or because you've taken a relationship break. This card is neither positive nor negative, it's neutral. Literally nothing is going on. The Four of Swords, yeah. Retreating, rebuilding your strength. Entering a stable of being from which it's hard to return, and which can also become a prison. What else can I give you for the Four of Swords in the upright position? This card represents a much needed rest after a long and tiring struggle. This card indicates healing, resting, and convalescence to gather energy and recharge. So go back to this reading again, okay? Spirit wants you to work on yourself, heal yourself, rest, okay? Some of you may be too worried about the need to fight, but this card indicates that it's time to rest, okay? This Spirit is saying, get control over your thoughts and worries. It will bring you peace. You need to rest and stop worrying when the Four of Swords comes out in a reading. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Page of Pentacles, male or female, in a general reading. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this card has a few different meanings. I'll tell you what the Page of Pentacles reversed represents. You take however it resonates. This is a card of procrastination, so some of you may be procrastinating. This card talks about a lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, a lack of progress, learning from failure. The Page of Pentacles could represent someone who is foolish, immature, irresponsible, lazy, underachiever, a procrastinator. It could represent missed chances and poor prospects. Okay. Someone who is unmotivated or uninterested in furthering themselves through education or work. This card could indicate bad news concerning money matters. It could also refer to some disappointment, such as failing an exam or not getting into the college of your choice or not being hired for a job. Spirit's saying more effort and focus are needed. Okay? The Page of Pentacles can be someone in a position of servitude or under someone's control. She can also be someone who is stingy and a penny pincher, or who never wants to give or do more than she has to, or he has to, however that resonates. The Page of Pentacles could represent a child or someone who acts childishly and has personality issues because of their serious nature. Interacting with others is tough for them. And then now we're on your environment card, and you got another 7. You have a 7 up there, you have a 7 there, and you have a 7 down there. So typically in my readings, if you get the same number 3 or more times in a reading, I tell you what the number means. So the number 7 symbolizes the inner life, solitude, and soul searching. 7 is a mystical number depicting wisdom and spirituality. There are 7 heavens, 7 days of the week, the 7th being holy. 7 colors in the visible spectrum, 7 notes in many musical scales, and 7 major chakras. When 7s appear in a reading, they indicate a time of turning inward to discover the meaning of life, what has been happening to you and why. You may be searching for answers. Perhaps you feel an intense need to be alone. 7 often refers to rebirth, religious inclinations, and spiritual resources. Some people retreat from the busyness of everyday life at this time to attend to their inner development. Emblematic of the path of solitude, analysis, and contemplation, 7 marks a time when you are exploring your individuality in your own way. This is not a time to begin projects related to the material or financial world. Your energy is focused on the inner rather than the outer realm. Now is a good time to examine your past experiences and evaluate what's happening in the present day. You might wish to study different spiritual outlets, take up tarot, or start paying attention to your dreams. Whatever will help you to find your own true path in life. In some cases, 7s in a reading indicates that you're spending too much time alone and you need to get out and socialize. Okay? So the 7 of Wands reversed represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. This is Leo energy. So this card is admitting defeat, giving up, having no confidence, feeling overwhelmed, yielding. There's a lack of self-belief, surrender. It's telling you to surrender. It's saying that you're exhausted. It's a card of perplexity, embarrassment, anxiety. There's a caution against indecision. So the 7 of Wands represents a time of confusion. You don't know whether to hold on or to back off. But Spirit's saying now is the time for firmness and decision. Even if you're not sure which way to go, it's one of those situations where any decision is better than none at all. This card is asking you to consider what exactly it is that you're defending. There is the possibility that you're wrong and should lower your defenses. Okay. The 7 of Wands in the upright position, in the reversed position, says that it's time to retreat and wait for an opportune moment. or maybe you're throwing away opportunities due to fear. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation, and you have the Ten of Swords. So this is Gemini energy. This card's talking about exhaustion again. It's talking about collapse again. It's telling you to have a new understanding, a fresh perspective, or maybe you already do. This is a card of painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, crisis, bitterness, a dead end, victimization. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, your hopes and fears, suggests that you need to make a clean break from the past and its attendant pain and suffering. Whether this means a divorce, quitting a job, moving across the country, or changing a belief system. Make the break cleanly, leaving no loose ends, and do away with previous illusions that have clouded your vision. And again, Spirit is saying, Taurus, try not to worry, okay? Try not to worry. It can make you sick, you know what I mean? Journal it down, write it down, ask your angels and guides to help you. They will, that's their job. This card marks the beginning of the end of a period of trials and tribulations. It also signifies the start of a new cycle. But first you have to clear away the debris of the old cycle, and often this process is painful. Stress and exhaustion may accompany the appearance of this card. This card could be letting you know that in no uncertain terms, it's finally over. You have fought and worked at it, but you cannot change the situation. There's just no fixing it. You may want to try one last time, but you will have to accept that this time you are beaten. It's a strange moment because you thought you'd feel a lot more pain and distress, but actually you feel calm and peaceful. Deep down, you are relieved that you don't have to fight it anymore. See, the truth in this ending is the overall message with this card. Okay, a sudden ending. This card shows an outcome that is unexpected and sudden. Again, it could be the end of a job or relationship. And although this feels like a fast unraveling, when you look back, you'll see that it may have been building for some time. There is a finality here, which suggests the situation or relationship is completely over. It's similar to the Death card, which brings necessary endings, so you're able to quickly transition into a new phase. And then your future card is the Ace of Swords upright. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is about beginnings and endings again. It's about having hope, going in a new direction. It's telling you you have the strength, the focus, you have the vision, the force. This is a card of truth, reason, having a sharp mind, experiencing some type of breakthrough. It's a card of success again. So the Ace of Swords, a brand new lifestyle is beginning, and you've achieved this opportunity through willpower and making smart decisions. Prosperity, recognition, and new development, especially spiritual growth, are sure to follow in the wake of your new direction in life. This ace signals a birth, usually of an idea or an enterprise. You're now in a position to manifest your intentions in a new way. Okay? This ace indicates a triumph over difficulties through the use of mental means or spiritual growth. So you're going to experience some type of major breakthrough. You're really working on controlling your thoughts. You're ready for a breakthrough to success is the message with this card. This card relates to the mind. It signifies success, truth, clarity, and vision. Whether you're asking about a decision in your favor or a breakthrough that brings you what you hope for, this card is the yes outcome in answer to a question. Whatever you're aiming for, your intellect and logic will help bring you the results that you need. Now is the time to harness your ambition. Okay? You can expect a flash of insight or an idea that will help solve a particularly sticky problem, or you'll experience a moment of truth. And if you want to communicate something with clarity and just the right words, the energy to accomplish that is present at this time. This card represents a new point of view, discovery, or intellectual achievement. So there you go, Taurus. That's your reading. If this reading resonated, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. And if you want your own personal reading to go deeper, I'll leave my email underneath the video. Sending you a big hug. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye, Taurus.